Let me share with you one of the most confusing moments in leadership. You're doing the things that used to work. You're working just as hard as you ever have, and you care just as much, and yet somehow the results are slipping. If that's you, you're not broken. You've outgrown your old tools. I'm going to show you how to get some new ones. The moment it messes with good leaders, it messes with your head because old strategies stop working. And most people, they don't upgrade their strategy, they double down on what used to work. And today, I want to show you why that instinct backfires and how elite leaders navigate this transition without losing their confidence. 7 minutes, one truth, one execution move. If you're a leader who's just tired of repeating yourself, having the same meeting again and again, tired of agreement and bobbleheads without execution, and tired of carrying the emotional weight of everyone else's performance, you're in the right place. I'm Chris Hunsicker, and this is the Dealership War Room. This isn't motivation, and this isn't theory. This is a daily leadership briefing for people who actually have to produce results in the arena, at work and at home. You're in the war room now, so let's get after it. Here's a trap high performers fall into all the time. The skills that made you successful become the skills you rely on. Push harder, you explain more, you stay later. But the environment has changed. Team has changed. The pressure has changed. Your role has changed. But if you see, what made you successful is not what will sustain you. That's not failure. That's evolution. That's market growth. Most leaders were promoted because they were great doers. When things slipped, they go back to doing, making stuff happen. But elite leadership requires a shift from hero to architect, from solving and fixing and saving to designing, reinforcing, and sustaining. Here's the line I want you to tattoo on your brain. If you keep leading the way that worked at your last level, you will become the bottleneck at the next one. It's that simple. Here's today's execution move, honest and powerful. I call this the outgrown tool check. Ask yourself, what leadership behavior used to get results, but now mostly creates friction? Don't judge it, don't defend it, just name it. Because here's the truth, let this sink in. Growth requires grief. You have to let go of what used to work. That's how leaders evolve without losing themselves. This transition from relying on effort to relying on design is a central theme in my book, Unstoppable Culture, a step-by-step guide to create a relentless, results-focused, high-performance team. Because the book isn't about tactics. It's about helping leaders grow into the next version of themselves so they're ready to scale their business. If this message is landing anywhere for you this week, then I encourage you, go to chrishunsicker.com and download a free chapter of my book, Unstoppable Culture. It'll help you identify which tools you've outgrown and what needs to replace them so you can get past to the next level and scale your business. And if you're a high performer or you're leading a high performer who's frustrated that their effort isn't paying off anymore, then I encourage you, send them this episode because elite leaders don't cling to old success. It's not about glory days. They evolve. And that's the kind of leader that you're becoming. So let's go out today, create some leadership fire, and I'll see you tomorrow in the Dealership War Room.